Hello there and welcome to another Upwork profile review where I'm going to review a real Upwork profile from a freelancer who asked for help, and I'm gonna teach you what they should be doing on their profile to make it more appealing to potential clients and probably help them get more work. And this is extremely helpful for everyone watching, because even if this particular niche or this particular profile is different from what you do, you can still learn from the same principles and tips that I'm going to share here. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to just put my camera here. Yes, okay, so don't pay attention to my camera anymore, just look at the screen, okay? So this is Paola, she is Brazilian just like me, and this is her profile on Upwork that she asked for a review, okay? And I think it's gonna be good because this is a profile that looks good, but I think there are a couple of things that can be done here that will dramatically improve her results on Upwork. Now, as you can see, she's a video editor for YouTube. She's charging $15 per hour. There is a description that is the right length, not too short, not too long. She's using bullet points. I know she took my course on profile. So for those of you who don't know, I have a course on Udemy that teaches you how to create good Upwork profiles. It's one of my courses there. I have others. The link is in the description of the video. And I know Paola is a student of mine. I know she took the course. And I'll always prioritize my students when I'm doing the reviews. But even if you're not a student and you want a review, there's a link in the description if you want to request a review. But I get dozens of these every week, so I obviously can't do all of the reviews. I try to do once a week, and I always prioritize my students. But anyway, I know she did my course, and that's why her profile looks good. So she's using the bullet point list. She's listing the software that she uses, soft skills, some certificates and courses. There's a call to action here, so take a look at my portfolio. So this is a good profile, okay? I would say it's better than average, definitely better than average. But there are a couple of critical mistakes here or areas of improvement that I think if she implements, it will help her a lot. And if you implement, it will also help you a lot, okay? Now, let's start with the basics. Her photo is good, okay? Profile photo, for those of you who don't know, I mentioned that in my course, how to select the right profile picture. This is a good one, okay? I'm not gonna get into details of why it's a good one, because, I mean, you have to take the course, right? I need to sell my courses. So I'm not gonna give you all the details, but this is a good profile picture. It helps, okay? Her name, yeah, okay. Brazil, yep. Now, video editor for YouTube, that's a critical one, okay? The title, the profile title or the headline, it needs to be descriptive. So this is descriptive, right? Video editor for YouTube, it is descriptive, so this is good. However, it needs to also differentiate you from the other freelancers with similar skills, and ideally also communicate benefits or your experience, okay? Because sometimes when the client is just browsing through different profiles, dozens of profiles, the headline or the title is all they see, and you need to make sure it stands out, okay? So in this case, I think it's okay, but it's too simple. Video editor for YouTube. There's nothing special about it, okay? I'm gonna read her description, her overview, and then based on the overview, I will tell you what her job title should be, okay? So she says here, I'm a creative video editor for YouTube, passionate about creation. Yeah, make your video memorable. That's good. Okay, transition color. Experience starting in 2019. This is good. Okay, you always want to make it look like you have experience. So even, you can see here, experience started in 2019 with the production and addition of educational and technical video courses. So it's not video editor for YouTube. That's not her experience, but she was working with video. So she can say, I have experience from 2019 working with video. That's good, right? And then I don't like this. She says, since 2022, so this year, I decided to switch to video editing for YouTube. So the impression the client has here is that she just started doing video edit for YouTube. Now, even if this is true, it sounds like she doesn't have experience, but she does have 3 years of experience with video editing. It doesn't matter if it's YouTube or not, but this invalidates what she just said. So what I would do here is say, after doing this for a couple of years, I decided to switch to video editing for YouTube. But don't say when you did it, because it sounds like it's too recent, okay? In addition to video editing, I'm a digital illustrator using Procreate as my main resource. Yeah, that's good, because you're not just a video editor, you also do digital illustration. So maybe, yeah, you have a sense of design. So yeah, I think it complements, okay? If it's something that complements your main skill, you can mention that. Services, these bullet points are amazing. Video editing, video transcription, and then she also throws some stats. 41% of users consume videos with audio off. This is amazing. This is very good. Video color correction, 2D animations, perfect. Nothing to add here, okay? If you have other services that you can add, great, but this is perfect. Software, DaVinci Resolve, great. Procreate, awesome. I know there are other software like Adobe Premiere, Final Cut. So maybe it would be good to add another bullet point here with, I can also work with Premiere, Final Cut, if the project requires it. However, I would need a license because I don't have one. Because this is a way of saying, I can do other software if you need, but I don't have a license. So if you provide me a license, then I can work those software. Okay, maybe that's something that you can do. I'm not an expert in video editing, but I know that sometimes clients have different requirements as per software. Maybe it's good mentioning, okay? Soft skills, this is great. Creativity, flexibility, attention to detail, organization. I would also add attention to deadlines, or just respect for deadlines, okay? I think this is, two things that I would add here. One, attention to deadlines, and the other one is communication. Because clients like working with freelancers who communicate well. So maybe something like good communication skills. I think it would be good to add that here. And then courses, see certificates for more details. I'm guessing she will add certificates. She doesn't have any listed here, but I'm guessing she's going to add certificates. So yeah, it's also very good to add certificates. And by the way, even if you don't have any certificates, one thing you can do is just take a couple of free courses in your area. You can find them on Udemy or other platforms. Take a couple of free courses that give you certificates, and then you can add the certificates on Upwork. Okay, so that's very good. Easy way to have some new certificates on your portfolio, on your profile. And then she ends with, curious about my work, take a look at my portfolio, see a little bit more of my style. So that's not what I would do. Yes, I mean, your portfolio, I'm guessing she will still add. So this looks like a new profile, so she doesn't have a portfolio or anything. So I'm guessing she will add a portfolio. But your call to action should not be take a look at my portfolio. It should be ready to make your videos stand out. Send me a message and let's get started. I'm always available. Okay? You don't want people to check your portfolio. You want people to contact you. Okay? So they will see your portfolio because your portfolio is right below the description. So you don't need to tell them, check my portfolio. What you need to tell them is, are you ready to create some amazing videos, or are you ready to make your videos stand out? Send me a message and let's get started right away. That's one idea, that's one suggestion. The other suggestion is, tell clients what they need to do. So, ready to get started, send me a message with your requirements and I'll get back to you with a work plan or something like that, okay? But get them to send you a message. That's what you want on the call to action, on the last line here, okay? On the skills, she only added 5 skills. If I'm not mistaken, you can add 15. You need to use all of them, Okay, the more skills you list on your profile, the easier it is for the clients to find you. Because the way it works is when a client posts a job, Upwork asks which skills they require, and then clients can choose from a list of skills: video editing, script writing, YouTube, video creation, creativity. There are hundreds of tags that they can choose from. The more tags you have, the more likely it is that your skills will match what they choose on their job post. So select all the 15 skills that are relevant, obviously. But in this case, for Paola, I would also add creativity, script writing, video creation, what else? Video, I don't know what else she has, but I'm guessing video collages, video, whatever. I'm sure if you just start typing on the skill field, start typing video, and I'm sure there are like dozens of video skills. Add all of them. And even if there are not specific skills that you can add, then start adding some soft skills, communication, deadlines, whatever. Okay, just add all the 15 skills. It will help, trust me. Now, the main points here, the job title. After reading her overview, the description, I can see that basically what she does is she edits video for YouTube to make sure it stands out more and it captures the viewer's attention and helps you grow your channel, right? But she's not mentioning that on the headline. So what I would do here in the job title is say, video editor for YouTube, okay, that's good. But then I would add, let me see if I can do this. Let's do this live. Video editor for YouTube. I would add something like this. DaVinci. What? Yeah, that's the right one. DaVinci. That's the name of the program, of the software. DaVinci, and then whatever. Final Cut. Any software that she uses. Then I would also add something like make your videos stand out. Okay, something like this. Or make your videos, yeah, I think I like this. Make your videos stand out, yeah. Or make your channel stand out, maybe. And then instead of just video editor for YouTube, maybe professional video editor. It could also be video editing. Okay. Now there's only 2 lines here. Make your videos pop. Maybe. Yeah, something like this. Okay. You can choose your own words, but this is way better. Professional video editing for YouTube. DaVinci, Final Cut, make your videos pop. Something like that. Okay, so basically what you need is the description of what you do, then the tools or software qualifications, whatever you want to include, and then the benefit, the outcome, make your videos pop. Okay, this is just one idea, not the only one, but I suggest you try to use all the 2 lines that you have here. Compare this to what it was before. Video editor for YouTube. This looks so poor, so simple compared to the other one. So yeah, just add more details, description, benefits, outcomes in here. And if you have experience, I mean, in my case, I'm a digital marketing consultant and I have 14 years of experience. So in my profile, it says digital marketing consultant, 14 years experience. So in my case, it helps a lot because I have a lot of experience. If it's just like 2-3 years experience, like in her case, it's not gonna work so well, but just add some other benefits, software, tools, whatever. And then the other important aspect here is her hourly rate. I know she's a beginner, and I'm guessing this is a beginner profile. So 2 things here. One, you never want to create a beginner profile. Even if you are a beginner, you have to set intermediate, okay? Why, Bruno, am I gonna lie? No, you're not lying. The reality of Upwork is there are 5 million freelancers on Upwork. And most of them, I would say 3 to 4 million are beginners, okay? But they're real beginners. I mean, they've never done anything. They have no work experience. They're like 16-year-old from a God knows where country in the middle of Asia they've never heard of. And they're 16-year-old, they're still in school, and they're gonna do this like 2 hours a week to try to make like $10, and that's good enough for them. You're not like them, okay? You are someone who is dedicated to actually turning this into a full-time income. Maybe you have some work experience, or even if you don't, you're taking some courses, you're reading some articles, you're trying to do your best, you're ready to turn this into a career. So by default, you are intermediate, okay? You're someone who's gonna take this seriously. You're gonna take this as a full-time job, not as just like a teenager at school just doing this 1 hour a week. So you need to set this as intermediate, okay? And as such, I suggest that your profile hourly rate should be, in her case, I would say maybe $30 an hour. But isn't that too high? Yes, maybe it's too high for her level, but here's the trick. She will list $30 an hour here, but then when she sends proposals, she will send with 15. And then when the client gets the proposal, they will see $15 an hour, but if they click her profile, they will see her profile says 30. So to them, it feels like a discount. So it helps you. It helps you get the client, because they're gonna feel like, oh, this freelancer usually charges $30 an hour, but they're charging me only 15. So it's a good deal for me, right? It's a psychological trick, right? It's like when you buy on Black Friday, right? And you see like a laptop used to be $1,000, but now it's $500. It feels like, wow, it's such a great deal. Same thing here. If your profile says $30 an hour, but then on the proposal you say 15, then the client feels like they're winning, right? So that's a little tip for you here. And I teach that pricing tricks and many other tricks about proposals on my other course on Udemy, how to send, it's called the Ultimate Upwork Proposal. The link is also in the description. Amazing course. Okay, it really helps people send great proposals that get clients. It's not just me saying it's amazing. Hundreds of reviews on the course. It's rated, I think, like 4.6 or 4.7 out of 5. So people absolutely love the course. Really helps you, okay? So if you're struggling to send proposals that get clients, I recommend you take the course, or at least click the link and read the course curriculum, okay? Read the classes, the lessons, because at least you know what are the topics that you need to learn, okay? So there are 2 courses you really need to take. The 5-star Upwork profile and the Ultimate Upwork proposal. Both of them are in the description. But anyway, back to the review here, Paola. Overall, I think it's a good profile. I would rate this a 6.5 out of 10. If she changes her hourly rate to $30 an hour and her job title to what I suggested, so professional video editor for YouTube, Procreate, DaVinci, make your video stands out, and add the skills here, then it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. It's gonna be amazing. And then obviously she needs to add the portfolio, but that's, and certificates and everything. But based on what she has here, if you just changes job title, hourly rate, and this thing here that I mentioned, don't mention 2022, it's too recent. Say, I've recently decided to switch, okay, it's better. That's gonna be a 10 out of 10. It's gonna be much easier for her to get clients. Anyway, let me just get back to you guys here. Anyway, that's my review for Paola. If you want a review, there's a link in the description where you can request a review. Just need to send your Upwork profile link. As I said, I think I have like 100 of those sitting in my inbox. I'm not gonna get to all of them, but I check all of them. I always just take a look, and when I find something that captures my attention, like this is too bad, or like this is almost perfect, then I like to do a review here. So, I mean, you have nothing to lose. Send me a request on the link below, and maybe I'll get back to you on the video. Now, if you want to guarantee your profile is good, take my course, okay? it's a small investment, okay? In my opinion, it's a small investment. Even if you're struggling for money, and I know most of my viewers are because they're starting freelancing, they don't have much money, that's fine. But if you're going to invest in something, invest in learning how to get clients and make more money, right? Instead of spending money on like buying a laptop, buying a new iPhone or whatever, or like eating out, invest in your freelancing business, okay? Learn how to build an amazing profile, learn how to send amazing proposals, and then you will start making more money, okay? That's what I had to share with you today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.